Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dave from DLLM Cactus. I have a video today. I'm going to go over repotting and changing the soil out of this Pacanoy. So this is a Trichocereus San Pedro. I know it is crossed with something. I don't know exactly. It was listed as the Pacanoy there at Cactus Joe's for 100, and then they had a sale on it about 50% off. This was last year. And they had a sale on Stetsonia corin, the toothpick cactus. So they gave me the toothpick cactus price because it looks like it has those signature spines. But yeah, just a little struggle with this one with my watering. It's in Cactus Joe's mix, which I believe they do a lot of native plants. So that's a lot of our like native soil, which is to me really heavy out here in Vegas. So I am going to switch it up. I'm using black gold 50% cactus and succulent mix, and then 50% pumice. So this is going to just run right through it. This will really well draining. So that's what I have the majority of my cactus in. So I want to kind of do it on the same watering schedule, and this one seems to lag a little bit, tends to hold a little bit too much. So gonna change it out today. Thought I'd just kind of walk it through, but let's get it in some new soil. All right. Yeah, this one, it's definitely compact. It's definitely in there. So definitely gonna, feels like I'm pounding on lumber. Just grab like a mini hammer. Just try to make it somewhat easier to get out. And see it kind of break up. It's almost like caliche like we have here. But we'll try to do this without doing too much damage. It's really firm. There we go. Gotta grab one of these holes here. The struggle is real. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, it looks like a paper towel. They probably put that at the bottom. No, no, kind of insulate the roots. Maybe stop it from having a lot of dirt come out through the holes there. I always use rocks. So I got a plethora of rocks from when I kind of sift out our soil here. But really interesting. Kind of pull it apart. Just comes right off. I haven't watered this much. I think just once this spring. But it's definitely hot. We've had a really hot spring so far. Gotten up almost 100. So just want to make sure that I get this in new soil and get it ready because I want to start watering here real soon, like on a constant basis. Move over just a little bit. Perfect. And I just keep pulling down. I don't mind leaving a little bit on, but want to get the majority and get that towel out of there. More of this off. Stump. Just get this whole side, and then we'll turn it over gently. Just trying not to lose any of the little pups or anything coming off of it. Using the dull side right there of the chopstick. Trying not to do too much damage, but we won't water this for another 5 days, but maybe like a week, in case I did any like cuts into the roots there. Want to make sure I don't want to rot them. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing when repotting is just be patient. You can't just go and throw water on them right away. All right, let's turn it over. Wow. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely sandy, loamy, kind of like the Vegas sand right there. Mojave Desert. Get some of this paper off too. It's really interesting that they use toweling. Not going to put that back in there because we're going to use the same, but I'm just going to put actually like river rocks on the bottom. That's how I keep the soil in, is just kind of cover it on the bottom layer with rocks. That's way I know nothing's sitting on the bottom and it's not sitting in water. It just has a way to exit. I think we should be good. That's definitely going to give it some room there. I like it. So I'll get some river rocks inside here, and then we'll kind of layer the bottom with the soil, and we'll get this up. We'll get this potted up here in a sec. All right, have it cleaned off there. Just kind of moved out the soil that it was in. Then filled the bottom here with river rock, so that's kind of covered up, but that will just drain right out the bottom. And then I have that mix. That's going to be the 50-50, and it's black gold succulent cactus potting mix and 50% pumice. So you got 50-50, and then we'll lay a bunch of that on the bottom there, and then we'll fill it in here and show you how it looks when it's done. But excited, want to see some good growth on it this year, so let's get it in something that I can get on a constant watering schedule. And yes, I do not use the Miracle Grow cactus and them on the mature plants. I like a little bit more drainage. That is my knee rest there. So when I don't have like the knee pads on when I'm working on the ground here, I just kneel on one of those. It's nice and soft. But I use that one for the seedlings and younger, like first transplants, because this is a little bit too much. Sometimes they don't take right away with this well draining. But we'll get it potted out. All right, we'll get this mix down here on the bottom. When you're dealing with drier mix and pumice and perlite, just mask up. You just don't want to be exposed to it all the time. If you work with it a lot, that's just you have to do it. Give it a little space to go down. I think height-wise, that's sitting pretty perfect. See what we got here. All right, that looks pretty good. And then I will go grab some drainage rock. Yeah, I use this all-purpose stone. Vigoro. Believe it's at Lowe's. Yeah, they have it at Depot too, like all-purpose stone. But that just helps me out here. I like to have a little top dressing. You don't want, like, we have some beetles that come out here and they kind of lay eggs whenever they get like moist soil, and we're not going to have this moist a lot, but it's just a layer of protection from the sun. Helps retain some moisture too, so put it through. It won't stop the fast draining at all. They'll just run right through it. Give a little weight to the pot too, because sometimes, I know these cactus look big, but sometimes they get a little top heavy here with the actual pot, and on really windy days, because Vegas is a windy city, that's for sure. When you get windy days, it kind of helps with the weight of the pot itself as well. So I love having this, and that's why I'll stop about 3 inches or so from the top and make sure I get a good layer of this. It'll give it a nice little weight. And this stuff isn't expensive. It's like $6 a bag. I mean, this is a larger pot up, obviously. I do a lot of smaller pots with my other plants, and you'll get, maybe 50 to 100 plants for a bag. But yeah, it definitely gives it some weight. Then I will just kind of pull that down and show you what we get. Right there. It is all potted up. Ready for those to take off there. Don't know what's going on there. There again, like really cool, like how it grows. So can't wait. Think this is going to really help, have it in that draining soil. I can just kind of be aggressive with it water wise and then go from there. I actually had one of the back little arms come off. It was last year, and I potted it up, and it's already starting to grow as well here. So this one I might play around with. I might take it out of that soil and actually put it in like a real kind of rich cactus soil, not a lot of pumice, and just see which one will take a little faster. But I think this is going to be the play. Still interested to know what this is crossed with. Might have to ask around and then take some close-up pictures. Hopefully a flower at some point. But excited for it. I mean, heck of a deal for $25. I mean, I have a ton of fun that I could do with it just by cutting off and starting new plants. But I'm going to see how I can get it to grow. Got everything out here. Yeah, we're in mid-90s today. That's why I'm kind of doing this in the shade. All the myrtillos are waking up. I think end of the week, if not next week, I'm going to do kind of like a tour of the greenhouses and kind of show that and show what's going on, and excited to do that. But thanks again, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll get some more videos out here soon.